Facebook, YouTube, the day of Raphael, God is our healer. No, not tear. All right, topic of the message. It's the 13th. 13th is, like I told you, we must now we follow the ideal of the Roman, not the Catholic, Roman idea of the calendar of the God showing, if you follow God's orders, that He's going to establish God's will in the He's going to establish God's will with the Gentiles. All right, now 13 is an important number. 13 means 13 actually means the love, to be one with the love of Hashem, or to be one with the love of God. That is the Jewish meaning, or more likely the light meaning. Now there's meaning to 13. 13 has a darker meaning that the Illuminati and Freemasons are using the darker meaning to 13. See, it's a dark meaning, there's a light meaning. And if you're in the light, you will see the meaning of what 13 really means. Like you see, the 13 stars and 13 stripes and 13 a lot of stuff. And 13 they love to use. That's God's blueprint. See, Satan is all about taking God's blueprint and perverting it to establish his dark kingdom. We're supposed to use 13 to establish the light kingdom to be one with the love of God is what's supposed to be the idea that the church is supposed to be doing, to be one body, one Lord, one, according to Ephesians 4. That's why I try to tell Christians it's about Ephesians 4 to understand the true purpose of the church if we want to truly perform it properly. But 13 is October 13, so 14 is quite interesting number, because 14 is about there's you can count 14 generations of the temple. Solomon building the temple, and the temple, they say Solomon building the temple, and the temple being rebuilt by King Herod, something like that. Somebody did the research on that, or somebody did a research on it. I might be wrong about it, but he said it equals 14. But anyway, that's what we got to follow, this pattern, to see what God is going to do. And remember, God is not going to do what you want to believe He's going to do. You're supposed to follow His pattern concerning the Jewish calendar and now the Hebrew calendar at the same time to see His fulfillment proceed. All right, topic of the message. Very important. The topic of, I think I did this before. I think I did. The reality of true strength and false strength. You know what I'm saying? True strength and false strength. Because I'm looking around and I'm seeing people and seeing the church, people in the church and people in the world. And I'm looking at these people and I'm like, looking at how they're pretty much their performance of concerning what they're doing, and understanding what God needs for His people to do, and understanding what Satan needs what people to do. And the number one thing Satan needs people to do, if Satan is going to continue to deceive them and to have control of them, is to operate in the false strength. Operate in false strength. Now watch this. It's the key thing of the deception of this. It is strength. And our false strength that we have is our energy. Our manufactured energy, natural energy inside of us. See, what Satan is all about doing is to keep motivating people to operate in our more likely own strength. And to me, God showed me like this: if Satan can get us to keep operating in our own strength, he will end up owning you. Yeah, that sounds terrible right there. He will end up owning you when you operate in your own strength. And the thing is, because here's the thing about, see, the ideal of Satan, if he wants to continue deceiving a person, it's called the give people the do-it-yourself kit mindset. It's a do-it-yourself kit, carnal mindset. It's called you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? You did it. You did that. You can do this. You can do it. 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 And then when it gets difficult, he's going to remind you of all the times you did it with your natural strength. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. He's not going to tell you, he's just going to puff you up. He's going to tell you about how you accomplished this and you did that over here and you did that over here. And he's going to keep saying you can do this. You know what I'm saying? You can do this by your own ability. And as much, because it's about you, the cursed Trinity, I tell people, me, myself, and I. And when it's about you, that's when Satan got you. And if he can keep that mind, your mind, thinking, say, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. No, not I can do this through Christ that strengthens me. It's I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. You can handle it. And that's how he keeps everybody in deception, and they operate in frustration and anger and disappointment. That's when hurt, pain, and disappointment start producing. I call it the HPD disease. It's developed when you start thinking and believing that you can do it by your own ability. And that's what that crown of pride, Satan's crown of pride say, I got it, I can handle it, I got it, I know what I got to do. Yeah, I got it, I know, I got the answer. You know what I'm saying? Within myself. And that's all he needs to get you to operate in your false strength, to get you confident in your false strength. And people it's just too many victims. It's just, you can't even count the victims of this scam that Satan has got people buying. How many graves are in there in the ground is because of this whole idea. Is that, as what Eve, you can be as God. You can be on God's level, by your own ability. That's what it's really all about. And if he can keep you performing and thinking that you can be God by your own ability, he will always keep you deceived in your own strength. And you find, I can't do it on my own strength. Now, what you're going to result in doing, you're going to start drinking, you're going to start smoking, you're going to start trying to ease the hurt and ease the pain and ease the emptiness inside you. You're trying to ease empty because you are operating on your own strength, and your body is from the dust of the ground, and the dust of the ground is from the earth, and the earth is without form, void, darkness. That's what's inside you, and that's why Satan wants you to operate in darkness. Because if he can get you to rely on your own strength, you will continually to operate in darkness and be frustrated and mad. And you got to ease the frustration, going to get the earth, going to get you're going to try to use the earth, anything in the earth, people and things, to suffice this emptiness. And it's not going to work. Now, true strength, our true strength is in ING. I need God. God is supposed to be our strength. You know what I'm saying? That, like a person did a post, he said, we're not supposed to be, asking for strength from God, but God is supposed to be our strength. I like that. He's supposed to be our strength, our ability of our existence. You know what I'm saying? Philly 4:13, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, not through myself, but through Christ. Is this understanding that we need God. We need God to do this. We need God to do that. And the thing is, I love how King David, the Psalms, all 150, showing people how you going to need the Lord for in your life. You're going to need the Lord. You know what I'm saying? To help you with everything. He has to be your strength. He has to be your confidence. He has to be everything in your life. And that is the ultimate goal is of every Christian, is to try to get Jesus Christ in our lives, that he can become everything. You know what I'm saying? Not some things, not, a little things, not, watch this, a lot of things, but all things, are possible. Like what Jesus said. He said, with God, all things are possible. How many times he said that? But we're not getting it, because the thing is, we like this idea of our own strength accomplishing things in life. Because guess what? That strength, and when we accomplish things, it's that glory. Oh, people give us the credit. Oh, you did an awesome job. You did an excellent job. You did this. You did that. Wait a minute. I know a person that got in trouble with that idea, Lucifer. Oh, wait a minute. What is his name now? Satan. Oh, getting glory, getting magnified, getting praised. That's what Isaiah said. He said he was an anointed cherubim. He was all this and all that in heaven, and he wanted to get more, all that higher than God. And look what happened to him. Demoted to being the God of a temporal earth, that is being destroyed, by people that follow him. And he's demoted down to being a God of a world of temporal people and temporal things, losing his forever spot in heaven, to come down to this low grade earth. Guess what he's trying to do to you? He's trying to low grade you to follow his sinful system, and make sure you join him in the lake of fire bath. He wants company with him in his lake of fire bath at the end in Revelations. That's what he's all about, recruiting people to join him in this bath that fry forever. But the thing is, only thing he got to do, get you operating in your own strength. And that's what his scheme. He ain't going to stop that scheme. He's going to use everything in the earth, people and things, to keep you operating in own strength. But I'm here to tell you that the true strength, if you're going to have strength, true strength to accomplish and do all things and succeed in life, is only through your Creator, God, through his Son, Jesus Christ, that you can only accomplish glory to faith, glory to glory, and give him all the glory, instead of seeking after your own glory from temporal people with their temporal breath telling you that you all that, and it's a lie. You're not all that, because you did not create the universe, because that's what exists. If you're going to say all that, you got to include the universe. And if you didn't create universe, you're not all that. Only God is all that. You know what I'm saying? That's reality. And face it, you're just dust without him. That's all it is. You're just Adam. When God formed Adam in dust, that's what you are, just dust. But without him blowing in the nostrils of Adam the breath of life, we will not have life, and we will not become a living soul. So quit fooling yourself, thinking that you're supposed to be all that and then some in this world. You can only be all that is when you give your all to the Creator that is all that. You know what I'm saying? Omni God. That's the Omni God. And that's how you can truly fulfill your purpose in life, and worshiping him, praising and worshiping him each and every day, giving him all the glory and all the honor and all the praise. All right, that's the message. I hope you operate in the true strength and leave the false strength alone. That's the message. To God be the glory. Him.